And we're back!
There's one of me and two of Mateo.
That's right. There's one of her and two of Mateo. Welcome, guys, to Burn After Watching, where we watch the best movie we've ever from Burn After Watching history, I believe. If we're counting. Are we counting? I think this is definitely the best movie we've seen, by far. Okay, so we saw the movie. I mean, okay, first off, what other movie have we seen with 3 Avengers in?
First off,
and one Avenger-related person. Avenger adjacent? Mm-hmm. None. You can't hear it. Exactly. None. Birdemic? Was there 3 Avengers in Birdemic? Actually, I think there might have been. Was there any actor in Birdemic? Okay. What's your number we watched? Do we have the year for this one? 2007?
2011.
This came out 2011.
Holy shit.
I think
like,
right within the last decade.
Can we drink first?
Oh, I got the douchiest drink I could find that we had. So, it's called Rickor Wrigley.
Oh, it smells funky.
It is a strawberry lime. A strawberry lime. Strawberry lime cider.
The strawberry lime hard cider.
This is something Germans shout at the Jews in Auschwitz.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, God.
Gross.
God.
Gross to that.
Toast.
I'm like.
Coffee! Oh my God.
Kapla.
Okay, guys. Yeah, this is douchey. This is a douchey drink.
A nice synopsis for this movie that I think we
A nice synopsis is
a woman looks back at the
Yeah.
past 19 men she's had relationships with in her life and wonders if one of them might be her true love.
She goes through a post-mortem, basically, and is like, hey, I've had sex with this number of men.
Like all ladies do.
Obviously, the next man has to be my one true love. Yeah. Also, they compare the numbers of men they've slept with, which is obviously really
That's what
important.
ladies do. That's what ladies do. Yeah.
That's what women do with each
And then
other.
they call each other sluts. You're a
We
slut.
actually have you on here to tell us the woman's perspective.
Yeah. My first note is when Zachary Quinto was supposed to be straight.
Yeah, I put Zachary Quinto straight guy.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, he was like
I
one of
am
the first shots
very
was him, and like,
masculine.
oh, it's
Remember that, ladies.
Oh, that's
I like some ladies.
So let's talk about who's in this movie then, right? Zachary Quinto, Anna Faris.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's, no, this, okay, we got Spock in this fucking movie. We have Captain America in this fucking movie.
That's Chris Evans.
We have goddamn Blake Danners in this movie.
Isn't
oh my God.
in this movie too?
Ed Begley
Anthony
Jr.
Mackie's in this movie. Fucking Eliza Coupe from Future Man is in this. Joel McHale's in this movie.
Yeah.
Joel McHale.
Chris fucking Pratt is in this movie. There is amazing people
Not where
in
he and
this.
Anna Faris met, supposedly.
Great in this
It's not
masterpiece.
supposed. That's not where they met. It is garbage.
Martin Freeman is in this. Fucking
Martin Freeman.
Bilbo Baggins is in this goddamn movie.
Also from Avengers, from
Like what?
Yeah,
Andy
exactly.
Samberg's in this movie. Like
Yeah.
who had the blackmail file on these people?
Like this is like you think this movie won an Academy Award, but it did not. If it didn't
Tom
win all the
Lennon is in
Razzies,
this
I don't
movie.
know.
The incomparable Tom Lennon is in this
Yeah.
movie.
I don't know how it didn't win all the
Amazing.
Razzies.
Oh, amazing, guys. Aziz Ansari is in this. His voice.
This was basically, it was one of those chicklet like vehicles that they're like, we're gonna turn this into a movie and we'll get Anna Faris because Anna Faris, you know, despite the fact that she was like light and goofy and like crazy, had some good comedic timing and like had her space in movies.
I would say she does in this movie too.
Yeah, but
She's
this
probably
movie
the,
is
literally the
so
best part about this movie somehow.
bonkers. It's so bonkers. It's
I wrote Cosmo the movie with a question.
Oh yeah, so no, I wrote obligatory, funky, shabby chic apartment because obviously she's a lady. She makes enough money that she has this gorgeous giant apartment.
Well, and this movie too, like they literally just took like a book of tropes from like those kind of
all
movies.
the tropes.
Yeah, like,
all of them. Yeah.
I feel
that
like
one
somebody
works.
read a Cosmo article like how to please your guy or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'll make this a 2-hour long
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
106-minute runtime.
I mean, she literally gets this idea from a Marie Claire magazine. By the way,
And
people.
she's like, oh, I'm supposed to feel bad because my number's like bigger than everyone else's. I'm such a slut.
Like she said like 20 people. I'm like.
Also, can we talk about the fact that the worst issue in this movie is that she's a fucking alcoholic?
Yeah.
Like, she's just drinking her ass
Not
off
even
through the
functional.
entire
Not
movie.
even functional.
Just like fucking up her sister's like
She fucks
speech
Joel
that she
McHale because
gives
she's
at their
drunk.
engagement
Yeah.
party. No, she fucks her ex-boss. She's just like,
I mean,
whatever.
But it's Joel McHale. I mean, come on, like he's
No, he's like Skeletor.
Yeah,
like,
he's like a little
handsome
bird like
Skeletor.
like a
Skeletor.
sexy bird. Like,
I wish we were doing Inside the Ant Farm because that would be the name of this episode.
like if Big Bird was a sexy man.
Yeah. Yeah, like if D from It's Always Sunny was a man. That'd be Joe
He did that
McHale.
face swap app on
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote that she loves eating, but she's like super tiny because it's the late 90s and she's or early aughts, and she's like, I love to eat.
Well,
but
when you love eating
zero.
in any movie, it makes you more like the guys. Like,
I like boys can think that I'm like accessible because I fart and I like eating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, see, what I think is for me was the most off-putting about her character was that like she is super comfortable with like everybody, but not this one number thing. Like her across the hall guy who is fucking naked Chris Evans.
All the time.
Fucking like dick hanging out just covering a towel.
But
Chris Evans.
if that lived across your hall, you'd be like, you're welcome over.
And she's just like, hey, what's up? Hi, I'm Cassie.
21 is Lucky and Blackjack. Let's do that. You know, like
shit.
Yeah.
Also, she lets Joel McHale, Dick Boss, sleep over.
Yeah.
Like after
She was too drunk. She was so drunk. That's why she passed out.
That's just telling to her alcoholism that she needs to get.
Well, because
unchecked.
I actually like for me that was realistic. I was like, I've done that before. Like if I'm too drunk to like I can't leave. I'm just gonna stay there in this horrible place.
I put because having a husband is obviously the most important thing ever.
Yeah.
Joe McHale is doing the creep. He's creeping on her. He was a creeper.
He's also saying his hand.
He also has a terrible butt. Joe McHale, you got.
Oh, Jamie said the same thing. Jamie said the same thing. That's great. See?
Obviously, Jamie and I like us some thick butts.
Yeah.
So,
like, she's like, his butt is fucking trash.
Yeah,
and I was like, yes, it is. You're right.
Like sorry, Joe McHale, but you're like your butt's not that great. So.
Okay. Here's another thing.
And I was
Also,
like, okay.
the ladies are comparing their how many people they slept with, and the one lady says 10.5, and that's supposed to be low.
Yeah.
Like what? Who is arbitrarily judging these numbers? Like, I'm not saying 20 is high. It's definitely not. But like,
Obviously,
why would 10
God.
be low?
Obviously, God. God's like.
Well, ladies are very, they're very Christian and conservative about who they have sex with. They don't want to give their bodies away. They want to keep them fresh and tight, and then lose their pelvic floor. That was another thing. Their pelvic floor. What about that?
It was garbage.
She also remembered all of her 20 ex-boyfriend's last names,
including disgusting.
Well, shit.
I mean, can I just say from personal
Donald.
experience, like.
I don't remember all of them.
Some guys are just first names.
Yeah,
some guys
exactly.
are like that guy at the Halloween party.
I didn't even remember some of the girls and some of its first names.
I agree with this.
I was like Doc Brown.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, she was dressed as Maleficent. You're like, whatever.
Sorry, like.
She was the one who had ping pong balls in her hand for some reason. That's all I remember.
So I love how, like, of course, everyone in this movie is just rich because this was the time period when, like, there was no poor people.
Yeah, like every one of her ex-boyfriends was like a CEO or
but
something.
she's also like, we're just gonna go to my sister's engagement party on my parents' like private property in Long Island where we all have a ton of money.
This is written by a white date rapist, obviously. So.
Oh no, this is clearly written by a bunch of men. Like, there were no women included.
Hey guys, there's a big deal in this movie. This is the movie where Chris Pratt met Anna Faris.
It's not, though.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's not the movie.
We looked it up. It was not.
It's not.
Oh, I wrote, Chris Evans is so young and assuming. Google Alert! Google Alert is a thing!
Yeah,
That's a, like, Google alerts you when other, like, social media mentions you? That's
or mention anyone in the building. Like, anyone in the building. Like,
high priority.
Anyone in the building. Like, holy shit, dude.
There also was a statistic from a Cosmo type magazine where 96% of women with over 20 lovers never get married.
Yeah.
What? Because obviously getting married is the number one most
not
important
Cosmo,
thing in
because
the
Cosmo
world.
doesn't care about that. Marie Claire does care.
Yeah.
Marie Claire
cares
the douchiest
whether you get married.
Yeah.
Whether you get married.
And you won't if you have sex with 20 people.
Because obviously getting married is important because like you have to prove to the world that you need a man, right?
Well, no, because you won't be happy for the rest of your life if you don't get married.
Because if you're blonde and you're rich, that's just what you do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I love how like she's planning her sister's whole wedding with her sister, and like the fiance is like, I don't give a fuck because I'm a man.
Hey guys, there is a fiance that cares about his wife to be in that's disgusting Donald played by Chris Pratt. And the contrived situations that cause her to seem like she's stalking him are so good.
This is so fucking dumb. Like, when she just walks into his fucking house and it's near the house that she wanted to look.
We thought this was on the market.
In her defense, there was that open house thing was moved down a little too far. It was pointing directly to that guy's
door.
door.
It just happened to be disgusting down his house.
But it's my ex-boyfriend, but we just slept together, but he's with his fiancée.
And I just saw him like 2 days ago type thing?
Hey, but
so this is like an option in the whole movie. You're like, is this gonna happen?
Okay, but that's not even the most ridiculous part. The most ridiculous part is that she dated a guy and had an English accent, or slept with him, but had an English accent the whole time. So she has to.
And not only did she have an English accent, but it fooled him, who also had an English accent.
Who is English.
He was fooled by her English accent.
Yeah. She's good. She's good.
I put here, she looks really good for someone who drinks constantly.
Like all the time.
Constantly.
She looks about right. Honestly, I love Anna Faris, but like.
No, I guess if she's supposed to be as young as she is, but dear God, if you're drinking like
blackout,
every night,
blackout drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so also a pathological liar. Like, there's no redeeming qualities to Anna Faris' character. Is there?
She's a fun.
She's a shitbird. She's a shitbird.
Yeah, but she's a lovable shitbird.
She's conniving. She lies to the man. She's like, oh, maybe I'll marry this guy. I just have to use an English accent the whole time. Like what? Like.
Yeah.
She also goes to Miami to a gynecologist.
Oh my God.
So like that's the thing. Which Jamie goes, there's no way he's in her plan. Like, there's no way that there's no way that she's right. Yeah.
Seriously. Oh, also,
by the way, that's Jamie's only problem with this movie.
She just got fired from her job. How the fuck is she paying for all of this?
No, just like because she's like, oh, this is my carrier will cover this or whatever, and Jamie's like, no, that's wrong.
Incorrect.
Only thing that she does not like about this movie.
Otherwise,
everything else,
this movie is great.
It's just accurate.
Also, Chris Evans has a shirt at one point that says "Free Licks" on it.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Free Licks.
I want that shirt, dude. I want to wear that shirt.
So I love how she's like, I'm like really embarrassed about the number of men I've been with, but she's like, it's totally okay that you just like abandon women in your apartment. You can just come over here. It's fine.
He's a cat. He's a cat. He's
lovable. He's like,
lovable.
he's like, I know how to use the internet. I can find.
Yeah, exactly. His dad was a detective.
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, no, my dad took me on stakeouts. I was a kid, and my dad was so cool and brought me on stakeouts.
Really? I was like, I was also like, I kind of want to watch that movie more. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think there's several movies in here that would have been more watchable.
Yeah.
I put in here
a political drama with the beard.
Yeah, with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
I was gay, you know that, right? I just need a beard. I was like, nice. I want to see this.
Is she legitimately an idiot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no! She had, and she even like basically admits that at one point.
Yeah.
Like she's
these scenes are ridiculously painful. They are. You get secondhand embarrassment for so many people in this movie.
Guys, you get to watch Chris Evans play guitar in his underwear, and he sings not one but 2 songs in this.
Literally, that's probably like in the middle and not even the worst part of this movie. So, okay. At least.
The real name of this movie should be called Ellie Needs to Stop Drinking.
Also, guys, Chris Evans can cook. He makes something that's supposed to be taquitos. It looks like cannolis, but it tastes like egg rolls.
Oh,
I barfed in my mouth.
So can we talk about her awesome weird little hobby that she all of a sudden has like halfway through this movie? You're just like, oh, that's the thing. And then he's like, I love you, so I'm gonna take lights and I'm gonna put them over your little weird things that you never see her working on. Like it's just a thing. They're just there.
Yeah. They're never introduced until that moment.
But also like, okay, so it's funny because I didn't actually have a super problem with that scene, but like when he sets everything up, like. Did he like move those clay things around, or were they already made like that?
Yeah.
Did he just set them up?
Yeah, and he just he literally
so
just
was she like that
took
dumb
lights.
where she like didn't know like
no, he literally took lights and put them over them, and she was like, "You put lights over my figures. You
fucking
care
romantic.
About me."
It was romantic as fuck.
Yeah.
Do you think Zachary Quinto was putting lights over those things?
Yeah, that's what he's just.
How do you think Joel McHale was putting lights over those things?
He's eating like seitan biscuits and shit. There was an I Am Paid building sighting in this, guys, and it was fucking great. I don't remember what building it was, so I just remember being like, that's I Am Paid. He did that one. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'll give Jamie credit for that, because she did. She just would have pulled it. I was like, you're right, that is.
Oh, for the Chris Pratt singing, I put worst rendition of 3 Times a Lady ever that was ever written.
Yeah,
no. That was Chris Evans singing.
Oh, it's Chris Evans? Okay. Worst rendition ever. I was like, this guy's a singer?
Oh my god, I have so much.
Yeah, man, he's like, he like plays at weddings and shit, dude. Like.
At one point, I wrote in all capitals, how is she paying the rent? I mean, she's been just searching for these dudes with this money that she... Yeah, seriously. That she saved? What? Like... Your rapey neighbor, he's dangerously sexy. He's rapey, but also dangerously sexy.
Yeah, that's what dangerously sexy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're almost to the end of this, by the way.
Oh my god.
Um,
Wait. Finally, Ed Begley Jr. something good for 30 seconds.
Ed Begley Jr. was in this movie.
Yeah. And he was the only good thing for 30
And they
seconds.
cut him off.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Yeah, they cut him off.
They're like, he's the only character who's like, I'm just cool with who I am. Everyone's awesome. Let's just chill. And they're like, no.
Oh,
you
shut
have to
up.
meet society's fucked up standards of what ladies should and shouldn't be because you're a blonde woman.
Yeah, and she's 20 fucking dudes. Gross. Disgusting.
20?
You're gross.
Ugh. Oh my god.
You're
You
gross.
mean you like
Okay,
let
guys,
all those
by
people
the way,
inside you?
The best lines in this movie. What are you doing? Trying to end the night with a bang.
Oh.
That's good. I was like,
Did he get it though? Did he get it?
With a bang.
Did he get it though?
Do you get the bang?
bang.
Okay, the end of this movie, they end up in the Boston Garden. How? You can't just walk into the Boston Garden. They're like in the middle on the center court, hanging out.
Yeah.
So Chris Evans must have a ton of
from the guy that has walked into the fucking Carrier Dome before and walked into the fucking.
Yeah, I have a badge. I can do that shit.
Exactly. Well, he knew somebody and he
But
stole a key.
she's a pretty blonde lady.
No. He knew somebody and he stole a key. He said it. He's like, oh, I used to work here and I stole a key.
They didn't change.
And they didn't
the
change
key.
any of the locks, and I stole
And then they
the
played
key.
strip horse in the middle of a
Which was fucking sexy.
strip horse.
Come on, would you not play strip horse? And also, he was so bad. It was funny. It was like a gender.
No, I love that that was the one thing they're like, you're going to be good at basketball. How about that? You do that.
By the way, never means anything else besides it.
Well, she does leave her dress in the Boston Garden, so it's like,
Well, that was a really tight dress. If you had to walk in heels and wear a tight dress, Matt, you would feel the same way.
obviously drinking again.
Plus the fact that Chris Evans gave her a shirt to wear.
Drinking problems.
Yeah, I'm fucking wearing that.
Hashtag drinking
Just a second.
problem.
All of the drinking problems.
Then they jump into the Boston Harbor, which is
that
not,
was, I was like,
not
there's
a
no way
great
that's
place. Nope.
sanitary. There's no way that's sanitary.
Nope, you all need tetanus shots now.
I was like, I don't want to jump into the East River. Like, no, don't do that either. That's a horrible idea. Like, there's
And
dead bodies in there.
The last thing I wrote on here was I was told Aziz Ansari was in this movie.
No, he is.
He is.
He is the last.
Okay, can I just
And
say...
he talks about dry style,
Can I
man.
say, however,
Fucking dry style.
I called this movie halfway through. He was there. I was like, she's gonna connect with one of her exes, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we didn't really do it, so it's only 19, so he's your number 20." Because that's so important.
You try to give me a hand job. You said there's something you call
He's
dry
like,
style.
yeah, it wasn't like really sucks. It was just like we fooled around.
But also,
I'm Aziz Ansari.
The premise of this movie is fucking abysmal. Like, it's abysmal.
It's great. It's great.
Like the movie could
is
have
fucking garbage.
the movie could have been a tropey romantic comedy that made sort of sense.
I
Except
like
for
that we
the fact that
trigger each other. And this is why this podcast works for me so well because we trigger each other so well.
My problem with the movie is they could have done this tropey romantic comedy that would have been just like every other shitty romantic comedy, but then like this premise is so
They made it so
dumb,
dumb. It's
so
dumb.
fucking dumb.
I love, but for the record, I love this movie. And I would say, do not burn it after watching it. I would say, watch it, and it's great. It's so
Okay,
much fucking bad
burn
fun.
and then burn your own fucking eyes
I like to
for
burn
watching
eyeballs
this
after watching
movie.
this.
I love this
Fucking
movie.
garbage. Ugh.
It
Like,
just shows you.
I haven't watched this in 2 weeks, and just us talking about this has brought so much anger.
I feel like the
I
bile,
won't
like
be able
it's
to
the
sleep
bile,
tonight.
like in your mouth.
I won't be able to sleep
This movie.
tonight. Fuck you. Burn after
Also,
watching.
Chris Pratt is such a douche in this movie. He's such a douche.
For no reason,
For
either.
no
Like,
reason.
and like you obviously you can tell they're like together, and that's how he like, got the part probably.
Yeah.
But like it's like why okay, this is, I guess it's funny for like people like, oh, they're a
Also,
couple, it's
like,
funny,
Anna
look, it's
Anna Faris, you had so much
Disgusting
fucking
Donald.
potential. You had so much potential.
Well, she did great in this movie.
Yeah, but
She
this
did
movie
good.
is garbage.
Yeah, no, it's her agent that should be murdered. Like, she did great.
Yeah,
She
you
did good
had
job.
so much
Well,
potential.
Like, for me, that's actually what made this for me. Like, Chris Evans, I thought was great.
You could have been
Anna
a
Faris is
fucking.
great.
You
Lou
could
was
be
terrible.
a Shelley Long, okay? You can. You can be a Shelley Long.
Be a Shelley
Good or
Long.
bad? I don't know if that's good or bad.
You be a Carol
Beverly
King.
Hills.
You
True
be-
Beverly
you
Hills.
can be a Carol King. Be Carol King.
The first and second Brady Bunch movie and a very Brady sequel. Yeah, you can be Shelley Long. Just find a better
I was
agent.
Carol
No,
King.
she's on show
Carol
right now.
King.
She's on TV right now. She's doing TBS. It's like living with
You're
my
doing
mother.
TBS.
Living with my mother.
That's what 40-year-olds are watching.
That's what Jamie's like. Oh, she's gonna show now. I'm like, on
No.
TBS, honey.
Listen,
She's like, no, it's
listen.
okay. I'm like, it's not.
No one our age or younger watches cable. Get with the program.
Oh,
Get on Hulu.
soon nowhere will.
Get on
This will all be
Netflix.
little mini things you have to pay $10 a month for.
Guys, we love you.
Thanks. I guess
Thank
thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
for enduring with us.
This movie's garbage.
Love this movie. They're
Thanks for
both
stopping
wrong
by.
on rights.
Stay classy.
We love you. Bye bye.